Howdy. Welcome back to more Legend ZA. Let me just get my team back. I was doing something off screen before this. Don't worry about it too much. In this episode, I've already grinded up to what's it? 15, sorry, reward matches. I'm on my 15th now. Because I heard that's when you complete the Infinite ZA Royale mission. So for this episode, we're going to do that. And we're going to do the Project M side mission. I'll show you. Yeah, I've done 14. So this next one is 15. So that should be where we complete it. And if it's not, I'm going to do 7 backflips. Anyways. Let's see, so oh, you're the wrong person. Yes. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to kind of rant about something and get it off there, just off my chest, because when we start the DLC stuff next episode, I don't want to, like, distract from that. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing, because I recently got my ears flushed, so this is the first time in all series I've been able to hear myself while recording. My room is like a little echoey, eh? Huh. The more you know. Anyways, but yeah, it's something that's just been bugging me a little bit about, I guess, for lack of a better word, content creation. Hang on a second, let me just see if Taunie says anything special. Isn't the ZA Royale great? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest Mega Evolution user. Yeah, where I won and you still did the job of the strongest Mega Evolution user, you jerk. Watch me win! Yeah, so the DLC has been out at this point. It's been 3 days. It was released on the 10th. Tell me why in the last 2 days I have seen thumbnails for just random shorts that just completely fucking spoil the look of the Mega. And I know I don't normally curse on these videos, but it genuinely is irritating me that much. It's like, I get the need for, like, attracting attention, but at the same time, the DLC has been out for 2 days. Like, at least give, like, a spoiler warning, but it doesn't even matter because you're making it the damn thumbnail. So, I already know some of the stuff from the DLC. Not everything. Oh, you suck. Hang on. Like, literally, like, I've already had the design for, I think it was Absol? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's... Sorry, momentary pause to the rant. I actually just had breakfast, so if I'm burping a bit, that's why. Just hang in there, heroes in! But like, yeah, I've already had the design for, Absol ruined, and I won't mention the other one now, because I don't want to then, I don't want to do the thing I'm complaining about, and spoil stuff for people that potentially haven't seen it, because that's just a jerk move. It's just, and it's so goddamn annoying. Sorry, rant over, but I knew that, like, that was gonna be on my mind, because the Absol thing was recently, stop protecting, you jerk. But, yeah, the Absol spoiler all very recently happened, so it's like, I'm mad. Wow. He just could not. Floette. Yeah, unfortunately for these reward matches, I'm so over-leveled as well from, like, grinding the ZA Royale to even do this in the first place. But yeah, alright. So I was focusing, but yeah, I wasn't exactly worried about that. So this should complete. It's a new day. I'm really glad we met, you know. I couldn't have taken on the whole ZA Royale or protected Lumiose if you hadn't been there. Okay, what's my prize? You obtained a love ball. Lovely. Get it? Experience candy. Tawnie, can I have a word? Emma, sure, it must be pretty important if you came to find me. Sorry, give us a second, okay? I can't believe it's not butter. Can you believe that, Tawnie? Someone just told me today. Emma, you're sure? It isn't butter? Alright. Fabian, the world's ending. It's not butter. Also, let's go to Quasartico HQ. That's literally right next to us. I guess to be fair, saying, Fabian, we have to head like 2 minutes in that direction. Not even 2 minutes. I'm not that slow. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking, Tawnie. Your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. Oh. That jacket was a gift from me. You know what's funny? And maybe the DLC will prove me wrong, but when I first saw Jet, even beyond the very obvious, like, Donald Trump haircut, just something about her screamed evil villain, and I've just been wrong at every turn. Pokémon, this is why you need voice acting for scenes like this. I'm sorry? Tawnie, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Your mother and we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yeah, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me while I was just a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up working for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. Is Malva Tawnie's mom? It is true that your mother's research contributed to the inventions of Team Flare's hologram devices, and that very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, still we find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible, but she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest, and she left you behind? I see, and I suppose that is where she... yeah. Died? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not then, with the Malva thing. I knew my mom had ties to Lumio, so I figured I'd find you or someone who knew her here, but of course But of course our family was not originally from Lumio City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I last seen it. And of course you have added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. And at that moment it struck me. What if President Jet and Tawnie are related and searching for one another? Oh, that is kind of cute. I can't lie, I like that. That's heartwarming. My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted not talking to you again after she left, and said if she ever met you, I should tell you something. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her feel, oh my god, made her life fuller, even after she left. Maybe especially after. I'm trying to think who her mother could be. If only I'd been less stubborn. If only I'd tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you, at least. I probably could have read that better, but... I must ask one thing of you, Tawnie. I bear a responsibility for Quasartico Inc. choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long, and so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumiose into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokémon. Having some continuity in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step into my shoes, someone who's already a leader in their own right. I still contest that, but, I digress. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? You want me to take over as CEO of Quasartico? This feels like nepotism. Me leading the whole company? I mean, I guess it makes some sense to keep it in the family, but... You know what? Alright, I doubt Mom would have wanted me to refuse. You understand why I have to do this, right? But, Team MZ... Thank you. I'm happy to know you'll miss having me around. And I hope you know I wouldn't leave unless it were really that important. Hey, Floette. Kyororo! You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer, so... You should do like AZ would have wanted. Sorry. Help Fabian keep Lumiose safe. Kyororo! Kyororo! Thanks, Floette. Here, use this well. Boo-boo-dee-doo. Ha-ha. Fabian, I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright, even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? I'll whip up an extra special croissant crew to make it up to all of you, I promise. Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumiose the best place it can be. So, and I need to clarify this, right? Granted, I'm so far ahead that, like, I don't know how relevant this is. I definitely don't know what the reaction to this has been, and seeing how small my channel is, I doubt there was much of a reaction at all. But, you know, the story makes a whole point about, like, Tawnie's the leader. Tawnie does all this leadership, and sure, she gathered the team members, maybe. But, okay, the fact that nothing happened, I think I know how to do Project M now. So where is Lysander Labs? But yeah, they make this whole thing about... I'm so sorry for all the sniffling, I don't know what that's about. They make this whole thing about Tawnie's the leader, she's such a good leader. But, maybe at first she was, but let's really break it down. She doesn't run the strategy meetings. Actually, she doesn't say that much at all during the strategy meetings. She got Hotel Z in debt to basically the Mafia. We spent the whole game talking about how the strongest Mega Evolution user should be the one to use Floette, which, when it was proven to be me when I won the battle, she basically just said, screw the rules, and just used Floette anyway, and shame on Floette for that too. Why did you go along with that? Like, it worked out in the end, but you couldn't have known that. It's very quiet. But yeah, like, all this stuff happened. And, oh yeah, and then at the end, she just goes, you know what? I'm gonna leave Team MZ to become a corporate CEO. It's like, why am I meant to think she's a good leader? Exactly. She got us into a lot of crap, and then when the owner of the hotel dies, she just goes, I don't want to lead anymore, and leaves. Okay, I'm assuming it's here, because I should show you, actually. Yeah, I have the 2 Mewtwo Knights. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be catching it here, because I don't have the Master Ball yet, and I have a whole thing of, like, I like to keep Mewtwo in the Master Ball specifically. But I'll at least do the battle and, like, play a little bit. And hey, if I catch him in a cooler ball, even better, but I'll give it probably, like, basically I'll do the fight until I start getting annoyed, then probably revert to my save and do this much later when I have an actual Master Ball. I know that was a lot, but hopefully that made sense. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocols. Mega stones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Sure. So this implies that after X and Y, that one Mewtwo that's in the cave, that the remnants of Team Flare went to catch it and succeeded. Or at least I feel like that's the implication. Now, Fabian, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you'd better not fail to catch it. Whee! Okay, is it gonna throw me in the battle, or can I, like, save? Okay, cool, I can just save. Perfection! Alright, let's give this a try. Let's lead with Greninja, because the immunity to Psychic. Though this will be tricky, I hope I don't kill the thing in one shot. That actually might be the real reason to wait for the Master Ball. Catch that Mewtwo, you can't fail me here, kid! Hello. Oh, this is the, X and Y, like, Kanto Legend thing. Oh, perfect. Okay, can you stop being angry? Okay, you're gonna get mad at me now, which means it's just dodge attacks time. Oh, he's not sleepy anymore. Okay, let me wait then until he stops being mad at me. I fought it off. Lame. This is what I mean by I might just wait till I have the Master Ball. Oh, come on. That's so annoying. I feel like, though, this really gets across why people, generally speaking, hate having to catch legendaries. Because it's literally like... Sorry, I don't know why my voice is so much phlegm in it this morning. But it's literally, it's like, it just betrays everything we know about Pokemon. Because it's like, what's it, yeah, of course. Can you survive an Ice Beam? You can, perfect. Timer Ball, maybe? Okay, actually, that was two things there. I would like to catch it in a Dusk Ball, but... I'd be fine with a Timer Ball, actually. I still maintain, I don't know if you guys have, like, seen the first movie, but that, like, one, like, Mewtwo Ball or whatever you call it. Oh, he's mad again. Oh, he mad. He mad. And because, like, Hiruzen is a Dark type, I have to try and, like, whenever he uses, like... Okay, hang on. Whenever he uses, like, Psychic moves, I have to kind of try and push him in the way, because it's like... You're not affected by him anyway, I am. I think what I'll do is I'll do this until I'm out of Timer Balls, because it's kind of the only thing that has a real chance of getting him. I have a plan. Because it would kind of be cool to not have to use my Master Ball on Mewtwo. Just save it for like a really tricky shiny. Hypnosis, please, 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 please. Also, I love how the sleepiness made no difference. Oh, we caught him! Awesome. Okay. Oh, you caught it. Good. 1 sec. Okay. Oh, hello. Oof. Seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling no matter how long it's been. That's fair. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. Oh, okay. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. I like how they just did that and went, we could give you a reason, but we won't. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution, but even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo Knight X and Y, but even when we tried using him, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about saving up its energy for when it needs to battle, we put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo Knight X and Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. I'm just lucky. What do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her, so I'm hanging up now. Bye! Bye! So goofy. Look at that face. Sorry. Well, we've caught Mewtwo. Let's take a look at Mewtwo. Hanging out with Floette. Psychic, Aura Sphere, Psycho Amnesia. No perfect EVs. Oh, but it's Modest Nature. I don't know if that's fixed or if I just got lucky. But anyway, so we're going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. That is technically the finale, in a sense, of the main Pokemon story. I'm not going to title it finale because, unlike those clickbaiters who spoiled the goddamn Mega Evolution designs for me, I don't want to be dishonest about this stuff. So in the next episode, we are going to start the DLC. So thank you very, very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you've been enjoying the series. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all my content, really. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye!